Hi, it's Jeffrey. This is Ripecolor Tarot. I have to put on my glasses, otherwise I don't know what button to press. And then I talk into something that's not recording, which is not as interesting as talking to yourself, because I'm talking to somebody else that's not there. Okay, this is your reading for October 2020, Gemini. And let's see what the cards have in store. I do got a kick out of myself. Okay. This is for the month of October. This includes the full moon. I was going to do separate readings, but I'm not going to. You can't always do everything you want to do. Wow. Okay. There you go. There you go. Ta-da! Boom, boom, boom. 1, 2, 3. So we begin with the lady in the garden. She is wonderful. The lady in the garden. So this is about, if there are entrepreneurs out there, this is kind of the card of the entrepreneur. She is self-made. She is self-made. She don't need a man to tell her. She did it all on her own, okay? And the traditional meaning would be gain. She's kind of empressy. So the Empress card is all about abundance and fertility and creativity. And she's in her garden. And not only is she in her garden, but she has her little bird with her. So her little bird is her spirit talking. You know, it's a falcon, actually. So she's able, almost in her, I'm saying this especially because the next card is a high priestess, and the high priestess is like, it's Isis. And the light would be revealed. The light would be revealed, right? She's the keeper of secrets. But because you have this one, right, she's got the bird, so the secrets are being told to her. So I would definitely expect or imagine that you're having and hearing messages from spirit, from the outer world, because she's, in her negative sense, she's kind of walled up in her garden, right? She ain't leaving her garden, it's all a little bit. But she has access, especially with her. And this is the big card on the board. So, you know, sometimes the high priestess is really the card of secrets, but here, because gain, because the 9, which is attainment, comes up, she's going to be getting information. And it's interesting because she's sitting between, you know, the pillar of light and the pillar of dark, the other one, and but they're kind of combined. They're really combined in this reading. I feel like there's an understanding of the dark and the light that you're going to experience this month. Maybe physically, maybe it's like a combination of sort of the physical world and the spiritual realm. Where there's an understanding of how you could bring spirit into this realm somehow, or spiritual information, or a message, or a dream, or a almost like a divine inspiration. And it combines, and it's not just any message. It sort of combines both. It kind of combines the dark and the light. And once you're able to, like, once the cake is out of the oven, right? Once the cake is out of the oven, then you're going to be able to move forward and bring it out enthusiastically and kind of swiftly, and creatively into the world, because you have the Knight of Wands. And he is just like moving, action. He's all about action, right? Especially the Knight of Wands. Much more so than almost all the other knights for me. So you're going to be able to take this information. And I think that this information, or this revelation, it's almost like a revelation, can lead to some sort of security, financial abundance, and there's certainly there's some sort of creative element to it, or a creative way that you are presenting it. You know, sometimes it's like you might have the same idea as everybody else, but it's coming through in a new and different way. It's packaged, and because that could be the creativity of this guy, right? Because this is passion, right, and creativity. So it's like in a new, let's do it with this kind of spin. And all this is coming to you. It's like it's all just sort of coming to you. That's exciting. It's very exciting. It's very like, you know, maybe you have this new way of making money. That's, you know, I think many of us are really getting a lot of messages from Spirit right now because we've all been praying. You know, you walk around and you say help or you say thank you. Those are both prayers, right? Basically, to me, like most prayers come down to help or thank you for the most part. And I've been saying a lot of both, honestly, and I think a lot of people have, because, you know, we're all in a very demanding and sort of surreal world. What works, what doesn't, what used to work doesn't anymore. Even if I have an idea for, like, you know, some sort of, you know, business that always works for everyone, it's like, well, I have to do it in a new way because people are at home, or et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So I feel like, you know, you're Gemini, you're really clever. You know, you're really good at, like, doing the duality thing. You're really good at, like, bringing it together, you know, bringing that twin energy, that dual sort of mutable. You're really good at that. You're really good at that. And maybe it's the way you talk it up that is, like, the way that makes it appealing, that makes it new. You know, maybe you tell the story instead of ABC, maybe you tell it BAC or BCA or CAB, or, you know, and it's like, oh, and it becomes a whole new thing. I don't know, you're the wordsmith. So I very enthusiastic, very positive, and it's almost like you're going to be able to reveal some sort of, it's almost like, I know this sounds weird, it's almost like you can help people see things in some sort of illuminated spiritual way, in a new way. It's somehow connected to some sort of um, um, like self creation, self attunement, self actualization, self something like that. There's like some new way that you're able to access that and sort of market it or put it out in the world that can actually maybe not only benefit you but benefit others. You know, it could easily be a course. It could easily be like a course or something to that effect. So it's exciting. It's exciting. It's funny because certain of the signs, it was like an inner journey, and certain the other sides were sort of a outward journey in a way. But with you, I feel like, with this reading, I should say, I feel like there's sort of a combination of an inner and outer that you're going to be able to configure, that you're going to be able to take out to the world with a lot of enthusiasm and creativity, and certainly get some uh, reaction. So that's that. I had to put on my glasses because I have to turn off the computer without it. Even though it's a red button, I can see the arrow. Anyway, please like, subscribe, share, press the button for notifications. This is Jeffrey. This is Ripecolor. If you'd like a one-on-one, the information will be below. This is for October 2020. Blessings to you. And thanks for tuning in.